Now in this video, I'm gonna speak on a lot of the ruckus that's going down in LA. Being that it's a lot going on and it's highly controversial, political, and I feel it warrants a response from me. Now let's keep in mind, let me put a disclaimer. You're talking to a black man. So nothing that's happening right now ain't nothing I ain't personally been through. So with that being said, order out of chaos. Now I know that's gonna go over a lot of y'all heads, but order out of chaos. Nothing I haven't seen before. Not quite sure where it's coming from. Now, although we know the whole issue is immigration, and I guess ICE did some cracking down as they've been cracking down all across the U.S. And I guess down in LA they've been using a heavy stick, and that prompted these demonstrations. Now, speaking from a black man, there's been plenty of demonstrations. We have demonstrations damn near every month when it comes to police killings. Now, I'm not tit for tatting it, and I get into that, but you speaking from a black man, so I'm going to work from the top down when it comes to explaining this. As I was saying, now this is going to be layered, because there's layers to this. And you'll see where I'm getting at as I explain it further. Now, in general, I have no gripe with nobody fighting against the establishment. And at the same time, it's apples and oranges when it comes to black, African American, stolen African, whatever you want to call it, issues versus Mexican, Latinos, or anybody else issues. Now, this is not to say because we both essentially having a gripe against the same Uncle Sam. And in a perfect world, yeah, all oppressed people. And this is where it gets layered, because every body ain't on the same page. I'm going to put it like that. And I'm getting ahead of myself in this conversation, so let me slow down. And I'm going to bag it up a little bit. But that's my general sense when it comes to certain things. And again, you speaking to a black man. We done seen this before. Oh, they deployed the National Guard, huh? When was the last time they did that? Oh, in the 60s, huh? During the civil rights, huh? So, what y'all seeing ain't, now this is not to downplay nothing when it comes to people's lives and people on the line and people getting hurt or whatever. This ain't to downplay that. But at the same time, this ain't nothing I ain't seen before. This ain't nothing I ain't been through. And at the same time, as I said prior, you gotta watch what you getting into. Sometimes you may don't follow the crowd. This ain't necessarily my fight. In a greater sense, it may be because we all human, but individually, nah. And I'm not saying and this. Let me break it down. Order out of chaos, like I said. I watch a lot of TV, so, and they said it's, oh, these ain't the protesters. These are some agitators. Same issue we have when we have our demonstrations against these police shootings or whatever. You know, whether that's some part of the script, whoever, anarchists as they claim, whatever. And this is what I'm saying. You know, it's more to this. Now let me talk about the whole immigration thing, because this is where it comes to apples and oranges in a lot of ways. I have no issue with nobody coming here to America to want a better life. You can come from Mars. I don't give a fuck. That ain't my business. But the reason why you come into America, because it was built by slaves, stolen Africans. And we built this nation. So I'm going to put that out there too. This is why you want to come to America. This is why you want to leave where you from to come here. We built this here. And we didn't ask to come here. We the only people that didn't ask to come here. You understand? We didn't ask for this. Other people coming for this for whatever reason. That's their reason. I'm putting that out there. So let me continue. Again, y'all speaking to a black man. So in a nutshell now, this is not to downplay people whose lives is being affected by this. Not at all. But from a bird's eye view, order out of chaos. Could this be part of the script? I mean, this happens all the time. And I don't want to overestimate my Uncle Sam, but man, this shit happens, man. This is like Tuesday, man. And that can be part of the problem as well. But shit, man, let me break it down a little bit more, because I know now I sound like somebody that don't really give a f. But I do. But at the same time, I'm trying to get you to understand, if you really want to make a change, that ain't the way to do it. But like I said, let me slow it down, because I am a man of the people. You know, se prete, all that. I'm with that. But I'm also not with playing into the hands or just being another face out there in history playing into the hands. But at the same time, don't get me wrong, it's time to rock, it's time to rock. You understand? We the people, you know. But this is more political than people. So when it comes to this politics, it's a lot of variables that come into play. Some, people, they saying, as far as, like I said, politics, they talk about immigration. You understand? They saying like, okay, they don't immigrate, or they ain't squeezing on other migrant groups, and that may very well be true. But what y'all expect from y'all Uncle Sam? Oh, y'all just moving into the house, huh? This how your Uncle Sam get down. But see, I'm that bastard nephew, Nathan. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why he pay attention. He don't fuck with y'all. He pay attention to Nathan, huh? Because, Nathan will burn this motherfucker down. And Nathan got good reason to. You understand? He tend to don't fuck with y'all. But now he getting on y'all now. Because he abusing Nathan. He watched Nathan real close. You understand? Nathan been here. Y'all just moved to this motherfucking house. You understand? So, what y'all expect? Nathan know how to get in that ass, though. That's why he's real proactive when it comes to Nathan. But that's way beyond the scope of this video. That's how I feel about it in first glance. Now, again, this ain't the downplay, because I do come off selfish, but this is more politic. Trump squeezing on Gavin Newsom. But this is politic, man. You understand? Now, don't get me wrong. Lives is at stake. People is being affected. But don't expect Nathan been in this motherfucker fighting. So, welcome. Like, business as usual. Order out of chaos.